Here is how to build anything with OpenAI O1. This is a new AI model from OpenAI that is unlike anything we've ever seen. This is how it compares to GPT-4o. In other words, it is way more powerful, and that is thanks to chain of thought. So take a look in this example. This is GPT-4o and this is O1 preview. The prompts are the same, but the responses could not be more different. That's because this model, the new one, actually spends tokens on thinking. All of this, that is just the reasoning. That is the thinking of the model before it gives a response. And today I'll show you how to use this to build essentially anything from web apps to AI agents that would otherwise take days, if not weeks. Now you can build them in just a few minutes. Now the best part is that the new model O1 is already available inside of ChatGPT. However, you do need a ChatGPT Plus subscription, which is going to cost you $20 a month. So if you're wondering, David, is it really worth it? The answer is absolutely. This new model is unlike anything we've seen before. It is by far the most capable AI model out there. Let me just show you, right? I'm asking it to build an interactive neural network visualization tool, and there is no way I could build that myself. As you can see, when I submit, it doesn't instantly give me a response. Instead, it starts thinking. Usually it's between a few seconds to 20 seconds. Here it only took 8, which is kind of fast, to be honest. People are actually paying for these tools to be developed. So for example, here is an AI tool for $1,000. Here is one for $700. Now you can easily claim these with the power of O1. It has never been easier to make money with AI. Just look at Ramon, a member of the New Society. 2 days ago, he made $400 by selling AI images. So, if you are serious about AI and want to make some money with it, make sure to join the New Society. It's the first link in the description. Okay, so here are the prerequisites. I'm just gonna show you how any of you, no matter how advanced your programming skills are, you can build these projects and you can just claim these bounties on Upwork that are sitting there from people who don't know that these tools exist and don't know how to use them, right? So, okay, let's see. For context, and then I'm gonna say, I also lack this, update your plan. So obviously you don't have to get everything done in the first prompt. However, don't ask simple questions. And the reason for that is that the message cap is very low. Only 30 messages per week. That's right, per week. I think 90% of your messages, of your prompts, should go to like GPT-4o Mini or Claude 3.5 Sonnet. But if you do need something advanced, then use O1 because it is very good. So as you can see now, beautiful. 48 seconds. This is so amazing to see. The model spent 48 seconds thinking before it gave you the answer. Now we can actually click into it and see exactly what it was doing. So it was crafting a neural network visualization, mapping the skills, revisiting instructions, weighing the options, mapping out the process, verifying installation. Yeah, I mean, this is amazing. Now, because of the message cap being so low, I decided to find a way to use this model without any limits. Easiest way probably is through OpenRouter. So this is an AI tool that lets you chat with different AI models. And the reason we need to use a third-party tool is that in the API, you actually cannot use it. If you try to using O1 through just OpenAI API, you will get a big red message saying you don't have usage tier 5. And to get to usage tier 5, you need to spend at least $1,000 with OpenAI. So go to openrouter.ai, create an account, go to credits, charge up like $3, $5, doesn't matter. Then click on chat and you can select the model right here, O1 preview, and you can chat with it, but you're not limited by some arbitrary number that OpenAI gives us. Like, anyways, let's go back and let's see the updated plan. As you can see, we have updated prerequisites, right? So basic computer skills, I think we all have that. Willingness to learn, this is super important. Open to learning fundamental concepts of web development and internet access. Okay, yeah. If you have these 3 things, you can build essentially anything. I mean, legit in 2024, these are the only requirements that you need to make money with AI. Okay, so let's see. Step 1, install necessary software. Install Node.js and npm. Let's download Node.js from the official website. Okay, close these. I want current version of Node.js for Windows. So click on the LTS support version. Okay, so actually, let's do that. Let's click on the LTS version. Download. Run the installer. So as you can see, all I'm doing is literally following the instructions that O1 gives me. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to be an advanced programmer. You just need to have an open mind and willingness to learn. And you can do this. You can use these tools to build anything. So let's click through this. Accept the license. Okay. So if you already have Node.js, obviously you can skip this step, but I don't because I'm not a web developer. So I need to install it. But luckily with O1, it's super simple because it tells you the instructions as if you were a toddler. Now, as you can see, my original prompt was probably insufficient, right? I didn't give it enough to context. I didn't give it my background. I just said, give me clear instructions for implementing every step of the process. So my prompt could have been actually better. My prompt could have included instructions. It could have included info on my level of competence, right? Because let's say, I mean, I know some HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, so maybe I could have said that, but then I wanted to make it simple enough so that anybody can follow. So that's why I updated it. Now, one thing that would be very useful, because these outputs are super long, is some sort of a way to easily, click through it. Like, go to the next one, not just the down button, but go to the next message. That's something they need to add, because O1 is very thorough. It gives you like everything you need. It's not lazy, at least compared to the other AI models, and it certainly is not skipping any steps. So, okay. Let's see, finish the installation, run the installer, blah, 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 accepting the default options, verify installation, okay. Okay, so let's open a command prompt, Windows R CMD, and let's test it out. Node-W, boom, okay, it shows a version, meaning it is installed, npm/v, and it is installed. So we have these two prerequisites installed, Node.js and npm, so that's good. Okay, let's see next. Install Cursor IDE. I have already done that, and I have a video on that, so if you haven't seen that, watch my video on Cursor. So it even gives you learning resources. I'm gonna skip that for now, because this video is build anything with O1, not learn anything, although that is also another great use case. You can tell it to create, I mean, yeah, this is probably one of the best use cases as well. Telling it to create a detailed learning plans for any skill, whether it is JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, a new language. Before with the old models that didn't have these reasoning capabilities, they just gave you a quick plan, and then you had to give it more feedback, and maybe they would improve it throughout multiple prompts. But with O1, you can give it your requirements, your preferred learning style, your level, stuff like that. How much money you have, how much money you're willing to spend, whatever. And then it will create exact learning plan for you step by step, 30 days, with every day being crystal clear laid out. So yeah, I mean, learning anything with O1, another amazing use case for sure. Okay, so let's skip these, understanding, blah, blah, blah. Set up your development environment. Okay, create a new React project. We will use create React app to set up a project. Open command prompt, navigate to the directory when you want to create your project. Okay, so that is quite vague. So we have to open up our folder, and the way to do that is to right-click properties and find this location, right? So we can copy the location of the folder. But actually, it should have told us exactly what to do. So, okay, let's open up the prompt again. You can actually use Anaconda prompt, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which terminal you use. This works on Mac OS, Windows, Linux. All right, so let's do cd. So we get to this location. If you didn't know this command, obviously you can ask O1, but for this, I probably wouldn't ask O1. I would ask just, Claude or ChatGPT, regular, because you don't want to waste, you don't want to waste your prompts, your 30 prompts per week on such a simple, simple commands, simple prompts, like how to find a directory or a file, like how to navigate to a directory, where to create a project. That is a very simple thing that, Claude 3.5 Sonnet can easily tell you how to do. So don't waste your O1 messages on these easy prompts. But at the same time, definitely play around with the model. I don't want you just sitting and, staring like at your message cap and like counting like, oh my God, I don't want to hit my 30 messages a week. Don't worry, you can always do the open router method, where you just charge up a few dollars and you can use it however much you want. Anyways, let's get back on track. So I am in the directory, so let's copy this. Create React app. Honestly, I have no idea about React or anything, so I'm just gonna follow the instructions it tells me. And we have some errors. Actually, you know what? I made a slight mistake. I should be using a terminal inside of Cursor, because we can use AI models to help us out, right? So let's create a new terminal here. We are already located in the folder, So okay, this is probably the easiest way to do it. Just open the folder inside of Cursor and then create a terminal in the folder, and you don't have to do any of the fancy locating stuff. So let's copy exactly this command. Now that we are in the directory where we want to create our project, since we opened the folder in Cursor with open folder, let's run this. We should get an error. Okay, so let's go debug with AI. Let's add to chat and say, why am I getting this error and how do I fix it? By the way, I think Cursor is gonna add O1 in the next 24 to 48 hours because it is that good for programming and, you know, refactoring code, solving errors, having complex context. Yeah, I mean, it really is unmatched. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it. But again, I think the message cap will be smaller because the model is expensive. I mean, it is like 3 to 4 times as expensive as GPT-4o. So yeah, don't expect these services to, even Perplexity, don't expect it to just add it with unlimited messages. That's not gonna happen. Okay, so let me just ask it, like, what would you recommend I do? I just installed Node.js and npm. So here we are using Claude 3.5 Sonnet because these are like much simpler questions, right? So I don't know how OpenAI will solve that, but okay, let's try again in the terminal. Okay, need to install the following packages. Okay, we can install these. Creating a new React app. So seems like we have solved that error. Again, I have no experience in React, Node.js, TypeScript, JavaScript. I know nothing about it. All I know is that I can use these AI tools to build stuff, and if I get errors, I can solve them. I don't have limiting beliefs in that case that, oh, I'm not a programmer, oh, I don't know how to use this programming language, oh, I've never used that AI tool. So what? You can learn. Humans have the ability to learn. So as long as you can learn stuff, you can do stuff, right? And if you've never done something before, that is not an excuse not to do it. Okay, we are installing stuff, creating some folder with necessary dependencies, files, stuff like that. In the meantime, we can look into O1 and see what's happening. So, explanation. npx executes packages without installing them globally. Create React app sets up a modern web app by running one command. Neural network visualizer, this is the name of our project. And then configures the project to use TypeScript, okay? Navigate into the project directory. So let's copy that. Let's go back to our terminal. Control V, enter. So now we have successfully moved ourselves into the folder, into this folder. Okay, open the project in Cursor. We've done that already. Install necessary libraries. We need some additional libraries for visualization. Okay, d3.js. So open the terminal. So yeah, okay, let's copy this. We just paste it into the terminal, enter. Let's see what's next while that's installing. So these are 2 more libraries for rendering LaTeX in the browser. So let's copy that. By the way, one more thing you can do is if you're not really comfortable with the terminal, inside of Cursor, Control K, and you can chat with it as if it was AI. So as you can see right here, I have Claude 3.5 Sonnet selected. So I could have the AI just executing it for me. Another thing I could just do is just copy the entire message. I'm wondering what the best way to do this is. So I could just copy the entire plan and share it into the chat and have it do that. But I think let's use the ChatGPT interface for now, even though copy pasting is suboptimal. All of those UI problems will be solved in the next 3 months easily. So, okay. So we have installed D3, if I'm not mistaken. All right, now we need this. Let's paste it again, enter. And then this is the last library we need, type definitions. Okay, copy code. Actually, not sure if that's library, but yeah, whatever. Step 5, start the development server. Let's see the default React app running. Okay, this is good. It's good to do testing. And then we can open it in our browser with this, so nice. C, Control V, npm start. Let's allow this. And we have, it's opening a React app. Edit SCR, okay. So let's actually remove these so we don't get any extensions blocking. But yeah, this is our website right now. Obviously, this is the default React app. So let's actually edit it. Let's modify the React application so that we're building the stuff we need, which is the neural network visualizer tool. We'll start customizing the app to suit our needs. Clean up the default files. In cursor, navigate to src folder. Delete the following files, okay? src, and we need to delete stuff. App CSS. Okay, so let me move this by side. This one. What am I deleting? App CSS, test tsx, logo svg, and service worker. Where is that? We don't have that. Setup tests. We don't have service worker TypeScript. Whatever. I'm gonna delete this. Wait, I closed this? Maybe I should have closed the app before. Yeah, right now we have errors. So hopefully, OpenAI. I mean, O1 is. I wanted to say ChatGPT, but then I realized that it's no longer GPT. O1 is not a GPT model. It's O1. It's a completely different class of models. So it's kind of weird that OpenAI is still called ChatGPT and then the model is O1, which is not a GPT. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we've deleted these. We delete the following. Wait a minute. Okay, we've deleted these files. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna trust it, right? Okay. Modify index tsx to remove references to deleted files. Oh, that's true. Okay. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, so we can actually copy this command and use cursor globally, right? So, okay. So I'm gonna select all of this index tsx, and I'm gonna say edit, and I'm gonna say remove references to deleted files. Let's submit that. Okay, accept, and save. So now, we still get 2 errors? Okay, app tsx, logo svg. Oh, so these have references to files. I don't know if that's good or whatever. I don't know if ChatGPT missed that. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, whatever. Update index tsx. Replace the contents. Oh, so we are updating it either way. Okay, let's copy this code into index tsx. Control V, save. And then app tsx. Save. We are getting some errors though. Components, neural network. Import neural network. Oh, create the components. Okay. We will create components to structure our application. Create a components folder in the src. Okay, so let's do a new folder and name it components. Actually, you know what? We can probably we can just copy this instruction and use Control K to do that for us. So I can just say in the src folder, create a new folder named components, and it should be able to do that. Control K, Control V. Okay. So now it created the folder for us. Beautiful. And then, yeah, we can just copy these commands and we can have cursor do that for us. So inside the components folder, create a new file named neural networks tsx. Okay, enter. We have that file. All right. Build a neural network component. Open neural network tsx and add the following code. Copy. Control V, save, Control S. Okay, we did that. Step 9, draw the neural network using D3.js. At the top of neural network, implement the D3, inside the use effect hook, replace the comment with, we just replace this with all of this. Hopefully. Actually, maybe, you know what? Since I'm not familiar with TypeScript, React, whatever, I can just copy these instructions, right? So I can select all of this, do Control K, and then I could say this exact thing, and then give it the code, and then have it do that for me. Have it edit the files for me so I don't mess up the formatting. As you can see, it's writing the code for me. And I just accept, and we have it properly formatted. I mean, this feels illegal. Using these two AI tools together, O1 and Cursor, the only limitation you have is really your imagination and your ambition. If you are lazy, you're always gonna find some excuse not to do it. I'm not a programmer, I don't have time, this and that, blah, blah, blah. If you are not lazy, and if you are ambitious, and you wanna make money, and you wanna do something, you wanna create something, you will find a way, because now you have everything you need. Let's continue. This was quite long. Okay, add interactivity with tooltips. We will display information when user hovers over neurons and connections. Create state for the tooltip. At the top of neural network component, add. Okay. So again, let's do it with Control K. So we're gonna select the entire file. At the top of neural component, add. So we just check that. Okay, only this. Yeah, it should have been here. All right. Okay, so I don't even know what this is. So I'm just gonna follow our trusty process of building with cursor, selecting the entire file, Control K, and then telling it the instruction and then giving it the code. So we are already over 100 lines of code, and maybe we should do more testing. That's one thing. Yeah, that's my fault. I should have told it to test every change, like test after every change. But let's see, it will be a bigger surprise because now we've made a lot of changes. It'll be actually interesting to see whether all of this works on the first try. Because if it does, then O1 is truly like revolutionary without hyping it up, because you know OpenAI has been doing a lot of announcements but not enough releases. This is a true release that, I mean, wow, they really did step up. Save. What's next? Implement detailed calculation with LaTeX. Create detailed view.tsx. Okay. So again, we're going to use the terminal for this. Control J is to open up the terminal, and then we're going to use cursor's Control K to do that. So Control V, enter. New item path. Okay, I don't think this is the proper way to do that. Wait. File, open folder. Let me just open the folder directly. O1, like this. So when I create a new terminal, when I create a new terminal, we are in this folder. So okay, Control K, Control V. In the components folder, inside of src, submit. I mean, maybe it is really the proper way to do this. Okay, whatever. Let's run it. src, components. What do we need? Detail view, okay. Add the following code to detail view. Open it up. Control J to hide the terminal. Control S. React math jack. So we have this error right here. Let's see if this is fixed. Integrate detail view into neural net. Okay. So in neural network, we need to import this guy. And cursor is already telling us what to do, which is just amazing to see. Okay, add state Where though? I guess this is again inside of. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do Control K again. Probably right here at the top, right? Yeah. Okay. File is getting long. 117 lines of code. Okay. So satisfying every time, man. Crazy. Okay. Render detail view component. Add the following JSX after the tooltip. Should be here. Where? Rendered after the tooltip. Okay, so I'm gonna do something interesting. I'm gonna just set this and say Control L. The next step I need to do is, however, I'm not sure in which file I should do it. And now I can do Control Enter to do entire code base. So it has access to the entire code base and it can tell me. Okay, so it's in the neural network's TSX files. Okay. So I'm gonna do what we do with these AI tools, just copy paste the instructions and take the actions. Okay, accept. Control S. We still have this error though. I can say fix the error. Okay, declare module. I'm not gonna do this yet because I'm gonna trust O1 that it's gonna fix it. Implement neural network calculations. Create calculations.ts. Okay, maybe actually, you know what? I can do Control L and I can say, why are we getting an error in the detail view.tsx file? Answer in short, tell me how to fix it. What? Create a new file. Oh, we have the file created. Okay, maybe actually, you know what? Why are we seeing this error? I should have asked with the chat. We'll see. We'll ignore this for now. Let's continue. Implement. Okay, so in the src folder, create calculations. Okay. So again, let's open up the terminal. Tell it what we need to do. Enter. Okay, we have the new file. Add basic functions, copy code, calculations, TypeScript, save. Use calculations in network import functions. Okay, let's copy this back to our network. I guess this is at the top, right? Imports. Is there anywhere else we do imports? No. Another thing that's good is paying attention to what the AI is actually doing and not blindly copying, trying to learn with the AI. Whoa, whoa. It already define ways. Okay, I'm gonna reject this and I'm gonna say add this exact code, because it did more than that. And again, I'm gonna say add this exact code. Allow user to input data. Create, okay, in app.tsx. All right, so. Okay, Control K, boom. Submit. Accept. But then we have inputs. Inputs equals inputs. We have some error over here. Update the component to, okay, nice. So back to neural network TSX. Wait, I don't think I need to highlight the entire file. I can just do Control K. Yeah, this is probably faster. And this solved our error over here. Still have this error. Okay. Implement real-time updates. Ensure that the changes in inputs. What? What happened though? Did it do anything? I'll modify the use effect hook to include dependence. Am I crazy? Wait a minute. Modify the use effect hook to include dependencies. Okay, again, let's use the chat feature. I'm gonna say, in which file should I implement this next step? Answer in short. Maybe this is already implemented. We'll see. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, I don't know. ChatGPT, I guess, forgot. Maybe it's the first mistake we actually see from ChatGPT. Whatever. Let's go back. Style the application. So we're getting to the end, but we need to fix that error. Maybe we'll ask O1. Style the application. Create app.css. Okay, so again, we will use our terminal, trusty terminal, and simply tell it what to do. Submit. Create. So we have app.css, and we just paste in this code. Import app.css in app.tsx. Okay. Save. Test the application. Okay, so we cannot do that. I'm gonna say I did everything for this step. I cannot proceed because I'm getting this error in detail view.tsx. And I'm gonna say, here is the current detail view.tsx file. Tell me how to fix this error. In simple terms, explain what caused it and give me clear instructions for the remaining steps. Enter. So again, you have 30 prompts per week inside of ChatGPT, so don't be scared to ask it follow-up questions, right? If it's needed. If you ever run out, you can use it in OpenRouter, because, or you can just buy a second OpenAI account, right? Second ChatGPT account. That's also a solution. Okay. So understanding the error. TypeScript strict typing. Strongly typed language. Missing. The error occurs because TypeScript cannot find definitions for React MavJax 2. How to fix the error? There are two main approaches to fix this error. Provide a custom declaration, which is what Claude 3.5 told us inside of Cursor. Use alternative library. Why is it giving us two options though? Okay, let's go with option 1. Provide custom type declaration. In the src folder, create a new file named React MavJax DTS. Okay, we open this file and we paste this code. And I guess that's it. Effectively silencing the error. Save and restart development server. Okay, I should probably have a separate what's called terminal for this. Let's kill this one and let's open a new one. And in this one, we're gonna run the server. Okay. Oh, there's our application. Oh my god, this is crazy. Dude, no way. We can select. No way. Activation value. This is so cool. Okay, this is kind of hard to select these lines, but we have the neurons. We have a neural net. Guys, when I say you can build anything, I meant it. You can actually build anything. Okay, let's follow these instructions. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Stop it and restart it to ensure. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Skip. Nobody cares about option 2. We ignore that. This is so nice. Like, these responses are so well structured. They're like so thorough, so complete. Okay, we don't care. Skip. Test the application. We have it running. Interact with the application. Input values. Locate the input fields. Enter different numeric values and observe if the neural network visualization updates accordingly. Okay, let's see. 5, 2, 3. Enter. We see different values. Restart. 5, enter. It's not updating. I assume we should be changing these amount of neurons, but I don't know what's going on. Okay, this works. We can, hover over it and see activation values, but it's not as complete as ChatGPT thinks. Click on neurons to see detail view, and we have an error. Detail view error. Element was specified. Okay. Okay. I mean, we're gonna give the feedback. Okay. Slow down. Okay, I'm gonna say slow down. Let's fix this error before we improve any styling. Slow down with the styling and stuff. The app works, but not perfectly. I see the 3 input fields, but entering numbers into them doesn't do anything. Also, when I try clicking on a neuron, wait. to get the detail view, I get the following error. Boom. Paste. And then I say, let's fix these problems first before rushing to improve the UI and shit. Okay. The main issue is that entering values into the input fields doesn't really do anything. Okay, enter. Boom. If you think about it, even as dumb as it sounds, buying a second ChatGPT account is a pretty smart investment. I mean, if you can go to Upwork and build projects for hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars even, you know, $20 is nothing compared to 1,000, obviously. Okay. Hi. What is this? Input fields are not affecting the visualization. Are not connected properly. Okay. Will ensure that compute activations function is properly implemented. First, let's implement a simple version of the compute activation function. Let's implement, okay. Okay, I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna give it the code. Accept. Save. Blah, blah, blah. Defined, okay. Weights and biases. We need to do this. In neural networks TSX, okay. Control K. Let's delete. What the fuck? What happened? Reject. Yeah, also selecting the entire file is not optimal for this reason. It goes through all the lines. So yeah, it's better not to Control A all lines. Okay, we need to accept these. I'm not sure why we need to accept individually. Whatever, save. Update the use effect hook. Okay, Control K. Paste. Imagine when O1 will have context of everything inside of cursor. Like right now we don't have to copy paste stuff back and tell it what files look like. Yeah, once O1 gets into cursor, it will be nasty. It'll be crazy. Okay. Accept. What is the next one? Only one change. Control R. Save. Replace the neuron drawing code in. Okay, Control K. Copy code. Enter. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is like way outside of my comfort zone. But If we make it work, all the better. The code prop is already being correctly passed. Okay, so we don't do anything then. No, reject all. Be in this file. In this file, implement this code in this file. Maybe you need to be even more explicit here. Just tell it exactly what it needs to do. It's telling us to modify app TSX. What did it do in this file? Now we need to modify app TSX to pass input prop to the neural network component. It's proposing to delete a bunch of stuff. Why do we really need these changes in app.tsx? If so, why? Why is it such a long response? Jesus. Okay, so in here, everything is already properly implemented. Okay, so reject all then. Verify state and prompts. Okay, refresh. Oh! Oh my god, it's working. 1, 2, 3. We are seeing different activations. 4. -4. 5. Okay, so now these input files are working. I'm not sure if this is how it's intended to work. As I said, this is definitely outside of my scope of competence, but that's exactly the type of project you should go after. You shouldn't do only stuff you're comfortable building. You should try to expand, what you can do. Try to attack projects that seem impossible, but are useful. Okay, issue 2. We're clicking on a neuron. Do we still get an error? Yes. React, okay. Encounter an issue with refs when rendering a component. Possible causes. Adding a ref, blah blah blah. Inspect packages. Ensure you have only one version of React installed. Dependency. Package.json. Okay, we have some slight changes. Accept. Sure. Check node module. Sometimes a dependency might install its own. Okay. Node modules. Okay, let's open up a terminal then. New terminal. I'm gonna say check node modules. Run this. What happened? Okay, so this was bad idea. It changed the versions of our project. Debug with AI. Your project is expecting. Probably this is the simplest. We're gonna go back. It's so annoying that you need to have the terminal open for this to be valid. Oh, the MavJax is a different version. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say add to composer. Or wait. We need to ensure this has the same version, I think. We need to ensure MavJax is running same React version as everything. Wait a sec. This is doing an entire different library. I think the issue is that O1 doesn't have access to the internet. So it's suggesting random stuff. Upgrade React MavJax. Okay, wait. How can we update MavJax to the same version of React as everything else? Okay, copy. npm ls react. No, MavJax is still. I'm gonna say that, is it a problem that MavJax has a different version of React? If so, what's the easiest way to fix this? Let's use instead. How do we change everything? How do we switch to it? Which files does this involve? Let's just get O1 to do it, right? Likely, wait, what? How did I skip this? Likely cause in our context, the better React might be using string refs or inco. When I run the npm ls react command, this is the output. Given the new context, tell me what to do. Thinking. Laying out the options. Hi, thank you for providing the output. Okay, uninstall and then switch to MathJax React. First we need to remove from a project. Okay, npm, let's do that. Done. Verify. And we should not have that. Yeah, okay, that's good. Only React should be present. Correct. So let's continue with this. Update detail view. Whatever. Explanation. Update equation formatting. Update the click handler. Save all files and restart development server. Oh, it works. Okay, so clicking doesn't give us the error anymore. Wow. So we've built this visualization of neural networks in less than 90 minutes. It's pretty crazy given the fact that I am a complete noob when it comes to React, Node.js, TypeScript, JavaScript, web development, any of this. And I'm also new with Cursor. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that for this specific project, I have like next to nothing. Like I have like zero skills. All I know is that I can do it with the AI tools, and I have confidence in myself that I'm willing to figure it out. And honestly, that is all you need in this age to create anything, to build anything. Any project you have, startup idea, you know, project for a client, build a website for them, build an entire app for them. Now you can do it, especially with O1, you know, new super smart model from OpenAI that uses advanced reasoning, chain of thought, to accomplish things that other models simply cannot accomplish. So massive congratulations to OpenAI. They've done it again. Everybody doubted them, including myself, but they pulled it off and they created an amazing model. And honestly, I'm gonna use this in a lot more videos, so more to come. So if you enjoyed this video and if you are serious about AI and want to make money with it, then make sure to join the new society. The link is in the description. We already have people making money with AI, and we haven't even started implementing O1. So if you are serious about AI and want to make some money with it, make sure to join the new society. It's the first link in the description. Thank you for watching.